and well worth his place in the team today. We're underway on BBC Radio Sheffield. That ball is played long towards the right-hand side from the kickoff by Wednesday and straight out of play as Mendez-Laing was chasing. But it will pin Wycombe deep inside their own half here for the throw-in. In front of those Wycombe fans stood behind the goal. Bright day here in Wycombe as this one's thrown forward, headed away by Luongo. Forward again by Wycombe, over towards the two dugouts here. It bounces out of play. It's been called as a Wycombe throw-in.
Not a lot of football going to be played this afternoon, you'd fancy, by the way the game started. Very direct Wycombe.
Hutchinson's throw up towards Gregory, over his head, could fall to Berahino. It will fall to Berahino, left-hand side, midway inside the Wycombe half. He holds the ball up, finds a bit of support here from Johnson, who goes on one of those runs, and this is what he's so good at here. Just checks his run now, slips it inside towards Berahino, who offers an outlet in the middle. He moves it inside towards Delabashiru, still midway inside the Wycombe half. Nudge backwards here towards Jordan Storey. Storey over towards the right now. Mendez-Laing has got a bit of support with Delabashiru, plays it in towards him on the corner of the penalty area, the right corner. Back towards Mendez-Laing. He will have a chance to cross here, takes on his man, digs out across, it's blocked. Ricochets straight back towards Nathaniel Mendez-Laing. He will take his time, move inside, find Bannon, plays the 1-2 with Mendez-Laing. Wednesday keeping the ball well. Here's Luongo, fancies a dig!
It's a decent effort.
Just goes wide, John. It looks a little closer than maybe it was in the end, just a few yards wide of the goal there, but worth a try.
Yeah, well, great build-up from Wednesday, and eventually it comes to Luongo. He's on his weak foot.
Sheffield Wednesday level here. The ball is headed clear. Luongo will try and get on this one and move it across towards the right-hand side. Mendez-Laing will play it inside towards Berahino. Now here's Delabashiru. Berahino again. Played to the edge of the box. Mendez-Laing could turn here. He's going to... Oh, it's hit the stanchion behind the goal. And when that left his boot there, John, it looked as if it was just going to hit the back of the net.
It looks as though he's just going to curve in. He's it. That's just caught it absolutely perfectly.
He will just hold up here. He's been heavily involved in the first 13 minutes, Delabashiru. He's gone on the outside. Can he get round the defender? He's won a corner here.
Excellent play.
Sheffield Wednesday midfielder. He's had a very bright start, John. As Bannon again raises both arms to signal what the corner kick will be. Left-footed delivery from Bannon into the far post.
Oh, yes!
And it's in! And Sheffield Wednesday
he's given
scored,
a free kick.
He's given a free kick for a challenge.
Serious.
And it will not count. The ball ended up in the back of the net, the corner deep. It was kicked towards goal. There was a defender on the line trying to stop it crossing the line.
I don't think they show replays like that.
He couldn't. And I don't think we are going to get a replay of it, John, because it was disallowed. Home team's throw-in, thrown short here towards McCleary. He goes and collects McCleary, touched off towards Horgan. Now here is Gape, back towards McCleary, rolls his boot over the ball. He's on the right-hand flank. He now cuts into the middle, tries to dig out a left-footed cross. It's a good one, Boxer's header, and Peacock Farrell gets across his line to make a two-handed save there, catches the ball cleanly, and he will look to throw it out quickly, John. Yeah,
that's a terrific cross from their right-hand side, and a great save from Peacock Farrell.
Storey runs up, side foots this one through to
That's a great turn.
What a turn. Goes down the right-hand side. He's going to drill it across goal. Blocked by a defender. Behind for a corner, John Pearson.
That was superb from Delabashiru. He's turned his man. He's left him for dead. He's through almost one-on-one with a goalkeeper.
Just got to get that opening goal now to make it count.
Yeah.
Wednesday have come the closest so far with that blast from Mendez-Laing, which, from where we were sat here, I still can't believe it hadn't somehow either hit the post, or the bar rather, or gone in. Here's Bannon. What can he do? Finds support with Gregory, who shoots.
With a shot on target, but not really troubling the goalkeeper, that one.
On towards Berahino. Tafazoli down
defending.
The line. Here's Abita. Abita slips it down the line. Now here's Horgan, left-hand side. Gets away from Mendez-Laing. Slips it backwards to Scowen. Now McCleary, who's popping up all over the place here with his socks down by his shins as he blasts that one.
Decent effort.
It's not bad at all, and he's just gone over the bar, but he's a tricky player, isn't he, John? And when he gets on the ball, Wycombe kind of come alive a little bit, don't they? He seems to be the danger man. Games without really factoring at the top. Sunderland are now 4-1 up against 10-man Cambridge. And the goals to tell you about. Ball up towards halfway. Berahino will try and get there. Tafazoli's clearance. Bannon Deli Bashiru in towards Mendes Lang. Referee's play on a good advantage there because Luongo comes forward. Wednesday struggling to get men forward as well though in support because you've got Berahino on the right and only Gregory in the middle. Good run from Bannon here. Gregory tries to turn. Balls to Johnson.
And ball!
Ball. Ref says no, it struck his arm. What are the rules though? Was it too close? Was it ball to hand from a really close distance there? Could he have done much about it, the defender? It's a talking point that we often have these days.
I think he's gone to block it and he's put his arm up to protect him. The referee had a decision because it did hit his arm.
Here comes the throw from Wednesday. It's hammered clear by Wycombe.
That's a great header
by Vokes. And Horgan's through. Big chance for Horgan. He squares it. It's a tap in. And a beater has scored for Wycombe Wanderers. Wednesday trail with 28 minutes to go. A throw down the line cleared by Wycombe. And then Horgan was through and he squared it unselfishly for a beater who couldn't miss. Wycombe 1, Wednesday 0. He will jog up towards halfway. Now Mendes Lang turns his man, does well. Here's Mendes Lang, races forward, takes on his man, tries to slip it through.
You.
It ricochets back to Mendes Lang. Bannon, back to Mendes Lang again, left-hand side. Curls across deep, and it's kindly headed behind for a corner by a Wycombe man because there was no one behind him. Here's Bannon's corner, left-footed, whips it in. It's better. It's worked towards goal. And
is that Dunkley at the far post again?
Tapazzoli gets a carbon copy of the one that was disallowed. And here we go. Here's the Wycombe silliness now. Hand side back in towards Bannon. Good little move here from Bannon trying to find Johnson. Kicked behind by McCarthy for a Sheffield Wednesday corner. Wednesday fans quickly get the ball down for the corner. Barry Bannon, the Wednesday captain, takes this corner, curled in, headed into the air by Wycombe. Back to Bannon, one touch to control. Teases forward, takes on Horgan, tries to beat his man.
It's a great ball! Across the
far post, it's Patterson's header. It's a major missed opportunity for Callum Patterson. Bannon's cross to the far post, it was a free header for Patterson. And he heads it over the bar, John. That was the chance for Wednesday.
Great play from Bannon on this left-hand side.
Praise or grumble to come. 0800 111 49 49. Ref's got his whistle to his lips as this one goes forward.
There it is.
There's the full-time whistle. Wycombe punched the air. Major celebrations from them. They needed that badly. But all it means for Sheffield Wednesday is they dropped to 7th in the League One table. They came in here wondering if they could force their way into the race for the top 2. That dream is over. Now they've just got to make sure they get in the playoffs, John Pearson. It's finished 1-0.